Stage 1 is that you're talking to yourself in a bad way. Stage 2 is recognizing that you're talking to yourself in a bad way. Stage 3 is making the decision and taking action and saying, I don't do that anymore. And stage 4 is now saying, I do the new thing. This is the new me. This is the way that I do things, okay? And then finally, there's a few more there. I'm tuned in, I'm on the ball. I choose where I spend my time. That comes into the time management one, yeah? Instead of, I've never got any time. When you go through this process, you end up with, I choose where I spend my time and make sure it's spent in the right places. So you follow all the way through. Stage 5, which is the last one, is balance, okay? It's actually called, it generates Gestalt, but it's called universal affirmation. There's a good little phrase for you today, isn't it, yeah? Universal affirmation. And what that means is you feel in balance. For those that have heard me talk about Gestalt before, it means balance or equilibrium. So you've gone all the way through those stages and you are in that calm, balanced, feeling good with the world and yourself place. That's the final bit. And that only comes after you've done the first 4 stages and you're repeating stage 4 over and over, and it makes you mindful and it builds new habits. At that point, you have new habits, new self-talk, and you don't have to consciously think about that self-talk anymore. You're just doing it as a habit now, okay? But it will only work properly if you go through those 5 stages, okay? Stage 5 arguably is an output of the first 4 stages, okay? But you can't just go up to somebody and go, you need to talk better to yourself. You know, you always put yourself down. You need to talk about, you need to say better things to yourself, because it depends which phase they're in. They might be still in denial and talking to themselves in a bad way. They might have recognised they need to change but don't know how, or are scared to, for argument's sake. But once they get into the, okay, I don't do that anymore, then they can start talking to themselves in a better way. I will be good at this. There's a nice little psychological trick if you want to take it. It's called can, will, am technique. I can do this, I can do this, I will do this, I will do this, I am doing this, I am doing this. Okay? Psychologically it helps in the brain. Okay? Some people kind of go, vision yourself doing it. I am now running a marathon. If you've never run a marathon before, you might struggle to believe that you can run a marathon. So I can run a marathon, I can run a marathon, I will run a marathon, I will run a marathon, I am running a marathon, I am running a marathon. And I am being successful with it. Can, will,